Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful, honored, and grateful to be here with all of you to read for the sign of Cancer for the next 28 days. More or less something about a new cream. For some of you use a new cream, but for the next 28-day read for the next new moon, yes, that's too. But welcome, Cancer. We were almost gonna do Leo's read before you because I had a very interesting vision and dream about Mila Cooney. How do you pronounce her last name? Kunis. But that actress could be significant for you because I was moved to share it, but I said, well, does Spirit want us to share it in the reading for Leo and maybe do the Leo reading first? And Spirit's like, no, do the Cancer reading. So for some of you, you can like Mila, and we're going to an event where she will be at, but the dream was quite interesting, which we will share in just a second. Or maybe you're dealing with a Cancer and a Leo, or there's a Leo and a Cancer involved in a situation, or there's going to be a big event with huge repercussions. But we will explore all of that in a second. Let's get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I am getting the name Teresa, and I'm also getting the name Vanessa. I do invite you to do the same. I am also getting the name Nicole. I do honor your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. And again, I invite you to do the same. You can honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are. Or you can take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. I saw 211 and 212. For some, those numbers could be significant. The letter A, Nissan Murano could be significant for some. As the car starts, some of you may want to check on your car. Oh yeah, definitely Nissan Murano. Another one showed up, a silver one, or a Nissan. A Nissan SUV, one of the SUVs. Oh, Jesus. So like when you're in a concert. So the dream was a concert. But Mila is not a singer. But she was singing at this concert. It was more like she was chanting. Chanter. To chanter. En français, chanter is to sing. She was chanting. And everybody was kind of like in a state of euphoria. And it was really dark. It was a really big event. And the crowd started kind of like crowding together, and they started getting more and more packed, and it was really warm in there and dark. And she was singing and getting everybody kind of like, not singing and like vocalizing in such a way where it's like really projecting it out, but it was like a gentle like hum almost to her voice. And then everybody's kind of like in this trance. Everybody's in this trance with her. And all of a sudden, the floor starts to slowly give out. and then her hair was caught on something metal, and it was almost like an angel of some sort. A spirit came and untangled her hair so that the crowd can continue to all fall down together, because if her hair got caught on some metal nail, and then it would have ripped out her hair as she was falling, so it would have broken the trance. So it was like it was a gentle unhooking of the hair, and all of a sudden the floor really starts to give out, and you go from like a state of like euphoria and trance and to panic. But at that point, the floor, it became like, it looked like one of those sinkholes that open up on the ground. It became a huge sinkhole, and everyone was falling, but it was too late to grab onto anything. They were all falling into this dark hole, and a few got out, and somebody's mother got lost in there. Somebody went back to get their mom. But it's like going from that darkness and that where everybody was falling, and then being saved and being able, there was sunlight outside. So in this concert in this hall, it was all dark. But everyone, basically a lot of it looked like thousands of people in a room. And then it became their tomb. Take that how it resonates. It came in for a reason. I guess it came in for you, Cancers, or for a Cancer around you, because some of you may not be a Cancer. You may just be dealing with a Cancer. And there's a throat chakra. It's like everybody going down a hole. It's like, and they didn't even realize it because they were all in a state of like a euphoric ecstasy, a trance, kind of devil energy, Capricorn energy. Like Capricorn can also be involved in a situation, but everyone went down into this hole. It almost made me think, and it took a toll. It almost the toll of life, the life toll. Like maybe there's gonna be a big event, and Spirit may ask somebody to sit something out, because that rolling loud energy has been present in the reads, in the daily reads, the last few days, or some type of big concert, and Spirit's gonna ask them to just maybe Mila is gonna be there, or maybe an artist that looks like her, or a singer, but Spirit's gonna ask somebody maybe to consider sitting something out, so that you or if you do attend, maybe staying on the outskirts of something and not getting involved in the nitty gritty dark parts of the thing, because everybody's going to fall down a big hole. It almost made me think of when you get thrown in the hole in prison, and then you're thrown in the hole, and you don't get seen, you don't get to interact with anybody, like solitary confinement type of energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. it is making the throat the throat talks, TED Talks, something about a TED Talk. Somebody likes TED Talks. Somebody watched a TED Talk recently. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? And what's cracking? My darlings, you are starting this next 24-day period for some, 28-day period for others, on 27. Okay, the 27th could be significant for some. On 7 energy, the 25th is 7 energy. 7 energy in numerology brings in expansion, brings in big energies, big shifts, big energies being processed in a small vacuum. Take that. I'm getting like black hole energies. Black holes could be significant for some. I am seeing the Baphomet. The Baphomet could be significant for some, but I am getting spirit saying the suffix BAPH, BAPH could be significant for some. Someone's pH values could be significant. pH levels, the pH of something. I am getting pH in terms of like vagina. For some of you, you could be getting a checkup, going to the gynecologist. For some of you, pH levels could be significant. Acidity could be significant in your body. Because Spirit was giving us right before starting how it's important for you to pay attention to the pH levels, even with the people you have sex with, even if it's just one partner. Your pH levels and the way you smell tells you a lot about how your body, as a female especially, and men too, is reacting to your partner. Like the way you smell after having sex with someone, half and half. Something about half and half is coming in. It means a lot. It leaves a scent, and your body is reacting for a reason. For somebody can have a yeast infection because your body is reacting to the people that you're having sex with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. But maybe for some of you, I'm seeing an Ace of Spades. So for some of you, there's some type of 8 of Clubs. You may need to sign some paperwork. For some of you, you need, money, honey. For some of you, you need to sign paperwork when it comes to a lot of money. We have a 9 of Clubs with the 10 of Clubs. A lot of money in your field, honey. For some of you, you could be getting paid very well over this next spell. For some of you, you can look up... the Foundation for the Law of Time.org, the Law of Time. Maybe for some of you, you've studied different ways to tell time because the spell is coming in. They have wave spells, and it's a 13 moon or plasma wave spell. And there are energies that are carried out every 13 cycles of it takes you up to the half moon, and then maybe by the next, for some of you, lunar cycles are very important for you. For some of you, you do rituals around cycles and you manifest money. For some of you, you could be doing manifestation rituals for a lot of money, and a lot of money is in your field. They're working. 9 of Clubs energy to the 10 of Clubs, money coming from a work situation for some, or work pays you very well over the next wave spell. For some of you, maybe it's only a 2-week period because about 13 days or about 13 plasmas. That's what they call them in the Foundation for the Law of Time.org. Boom. Some of you, money looks good, but you're bored. For some of you, you're bored. Why are you bored? I'm getting apathy, 4 of Cups energy. For some of you, you could be bored with your work, or you could be bored with a project that you're working on. You're bored. Why? Why, my lovies? Someone's looking for something new, exciting. Someone wants a transformation because I'm getting death energy, Scorpio energy. A Scorpio could be significant for some. We are in Scorpio season. Maybe for some of you, you're looking for new work or a new opportunity. For some of you, you get paid very well for what you do, but you want something. You have no clue, but you have you have something something about extras. You have something extra that you want to participate in, or something about extras is coming in for some. For some, you can actually be an actress or an actor, or be in the performance industry in some way. Here we have a Queen of Diamonds. For some of you, you could be bored or unhappy with a person who does not have your best interest in mind, who is actually permeating your reading for the next 28 days. Voila. For some of you, you have somebody who does not have your best interest in mind, who is permeating your reading. When she's at the top, when this energy is, whatever energy is at the top is what's permeating throughout this energy. So this is the energy that is, it has ripple effects. It is not the dominant energy. The dominant energy is in the middle. This is what you are most focused on, but it's kind of like you have someone, I'm seeing a cockroach. Maybe for some of you, there are issues with fumigation or issues with cleanliness. This could be a roommate for some. For some, you can have a very dirty, oh my gosh, a dirty cunt? What? For some of you, you can have a really nasty roommate. That's how it's coming in. Like, someone that doesn't take care of the home. She lives in sin. This is how it's coming in. She doesn't take care of the home. She doesn't take care of herself. Male or female, take it how it resonates, but it is coming in as a female. The Queen of Diamonds is a woman who does not have your best interest in mind. This could be you in certain situations, but take what resonates. I think you're trying to defend yourself, or you're trying to, maybe you don't want to be mean, but you have to be mean to somebody because she doesn't clean. For some of you, you have a roommate who does not clean. And then on top of that, it's like this person, it's like living a bachelorette life, whatever that means to her. She brings all types of people over. I'm just seeing a messy house, my lovies. And something about a messy spouse. This person may actually have someone as well that they're committed to. I don't know. That's, wow. Okay. That's interesting. For some of you, you have a messy roommate that you're frustrated with. For others, that does not apply to. You have a female who lied to you. Let's check behind her to see what, because she doesn't want us to check behind her for some reason. For some of you, this person could tell you she's pregnant. For some of you, you'll be learning from a woman that she is pregnant, a woman who does not have your best interest in mind. Or for some of you, there's a woman who wants to reconcile with you, but she doesn't have your best interest in mind. You have distanced yourself from her, or you will be distancing yourself from her, or she needs to travel at a distance for some. Or for some of you, this person can tell you she reconciled with someone far away from her. This person's a liar. For some of you, you have a liar around you. For some of you, this is someone that has foreign origins than you. I am getting San Francisco. San Francisco could be significant for some. This person is thinking of money that she's going to get from somebody, from someone in a uniform for some, in this present moment. And here's, for some of you, she could be, there could be a mother figure involved. For some of you, you could be getting news from your mama over this next coming moment, because it's in this present moment, something that's happening actually very, very quickly. For some of you, very quickly, you have money issues or money conversations with a woman who doesn't have your best interest in mind, who could either be far from you or have foreign origins. The King of Diamonds is someone in uniform, or it's someone in the military, or someone that works as an officer, or again in uniform, or someone that's far from you or has foreign origins. This is someone new to you for some. For some, this is a female who is new to you or relatively new to you. And this person is going to tell you something about not having a clue. This person's going to tell you, for some of you, that she's going to travel. For others, someone could tell you that she's pregnant. For others, you could be having some type of a vice. Somebody has a vice. There are vices. For some, somebody has addictions. Somebody could be depressed, my lovies, because that kind of happens when people are pressed down, depressed. Their energies are being pressed down, weighed down. Something about a clown is coming in. Something about a clown was coming in. I was actually seeing clowns earlier when we started. For some of you, somebody could be dressing up as a clown for Halloween. For others, something about a drama queen. For others, someone's waiting on her brother or her brothers as well. For some, somebody could just be very, very depressed, and that's also part of why they're not cleaning. Letting light into the home helps. Letting fresh air into the home also helps if you can. Something about a van. Here we go with this van. Something about vans, the sneakers. Something about a beeper. The beeper is going off, a timer of some sort. Here we have projects. You do, see, for some of you, you live with this person. For some of you have projects when it comes to a home situation, and this person is involved for some reason. For some of you have projects when it comes to the family. You have projects and news when it comes to the couple. For some of you, there could be a situation where this person is very involved in your life. For some of you, you have projects when it comes to your couple. Maybe for some of you, you have a woman around your couple who, because you live with her, this person's not okay. This person's not having a good time, and this energy loves misery. So she may do things to provoke issues in your couple. For some, I'm not saying she's fake woke. Someone's fake woke. Somebody could like talk about, I don't know, this fake woke is coming in, whatever that means to you. But she lives a life of sin. She's constantly in missteps. But you have news. For some of you, you have mail coming in that you're waiting on, pertaining to some type of project that you're working on. For some of you, you can have, I am getting a guard of some sort. A guard is coming in. Here we have a King of Hearts with certainly and delays. For some of you, you are in a relationship, because I am feeling a relationship with a very well-meaning person or a very well-meaning man. It is coming in as a man. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, have news from a father figure or a well-meaning man, but there are delays in a situation. For some, there are delays when it comes to a house project. For some of you, if you're thinking of moving in with your significant other, there are delays. Or a brother, there are delays. For some of you, this could be your brother that has well-meaning intentions towards you. For some of you, you could want to move from where you are to live with family or stay with family, even if it's a temporary stay. For some of you, you could be staying with family for a couple of days, or staying with a father for a couple of days, or with a brother. I am getting for some. Here we have success when it comes to stresses, when it comes to a gentleman or a gentle lady around you. For some of you, you'll be hearing from somebody who's a little worried. For some of you, you can have an on and off relationship with somebody, whether it be a friendship, a situationship. Take it how it resonates. This person is not doing okay, or you are worried about this connection. For some of you, 8 of Spades energy, psychological states of disease, being out of ease, physical states of disease, being out of ease. It's nothing more, nothing less than that. For some, it's Lester. For some of you, this person, because I'm getting that pH thing again. Like, you could have already, or this person, take it how it resonates. Someone already had sex with someone, and the relationship, it's a little like, it's not a relationship. It's like a situationship for some. For some, this person is not okay. Like, this person is still very immature in their life. They will come back. For some of you, this female energy around you, this person may actually be with somebody else as well. For some, you could be dealing with someone who's sleeping with you, and that's why it's throwing your page. Something about your page, something about the name page, and then something about your page. Like, this person checks out your page. For some of you, you have somebody who's messing with somebody else who messes around with your page, or comes to your page, or creates fake profiles to come to your page. And something about staged everything. She staged something. Somebody could have, now I'm getting like stage something cancer. Somebody around somebody has cancer. For some of you, you could be hearing from someone who is sick, but they're going to be okay. For some of you, again, this person is worried because they're in a scurry. Somebody has like a partner, not a partner. This person's like still very superficial with their relationships, but or situationships, but this person wants to keep you around too. There's a messy situation here, and this person could have also slept with, I'm getting like a roommate situation. Take it how it resonates. There's a bit of a mess there for some. You have joy. I was feeling like soulmate energy. For some of you, you have joy when it comes to that administrative paperwork, 8 of Clubs energy. You do have joy when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your house for some. For some of you, you're going not too far from where you live, and you're going to make an extra cash. Here we go with this extra. For some of you, you can be like an extra in something, or you can get like a gig, and you'll be making extra cash, and it's going to make you very happy. For some of you, paperwork over these next 28 days are going to make you very happy, but there's a little bit of contradictions here, because there's a little bit of envy in this triangular situation for some. I have to say what I have to say, because for some of you, you have a marriage here. For some of you, you could already be in a committed relationship, and if you're not, you do have a marriage here. You have soulmate energy. Whatever soulmate means to you, because a soulmate could be, your work's calling, like for example, like a nun, right? Like that lives in like a monastery, like that's their soulmate, that's their calling. A monk, that's their soulmate. But for some of you, you do have for some of you, you're married to somebody, but this person could be very vices. Here we have the vices energy. For some of you, you can have a man around you who has vices. For some of you, you have people around you who play with witchcraft, fudgesicles. You have the 8 of spades to the Jack of spades, that devil energy that we said. For some of you, you have a man around you. For some of you, you have an ex that doesn't want to let you go. He's a hoe, but he doesn't want to let you go. That's how it's coming in. Or this could be you, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. The King of Clubs represents the querent who's a liar. Jesus. For some, there's a King of Clubs. King of Clubs is you as the querent, as a man. Or this could be your partner. Take it how it resonates. Or this could be an ex-partner for some. Jack of Spades is a man who does not have your best interest in mind, or a group of men who don't have your best interest in mind, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind. And there is an invitation here. For some of you, if someone invites you to some type of ritual or a party, I would, again, caution, because I'm getting that Mila Kunis vision. And there is witchcraft right here. That's all I'm saying. And it could take different forms, right? Take it how it resonates. Black magic, white magic, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you want to call it. These people use energies in a very negative way. They could do procedures to harm you. They could actually do rituals and root work to harm you. Take that how it resonates. For some of you, it is coming in as root work. This could be a root worker. For some of you, there's somebody who's like a spiritualist. Again, I'm getting like fake woke, like somebody that is she's a joke, but she also plays with black magic. Like something about a black man is coming in. A black man could be significant for some. Now I'm seeing like a party bus, like a party van, like a party bus. For some of you, this could be someone that like you loosely know. For some of you, this could be someone you loosely know that's going to be introduced to you by someone else. But this player, because I'm seeing like someone could be a player. For some of you, you're getting an invitation from a man, but I don't trust him. I don't trust his energy. For some of you, this person could present himself as like a very like social butterfly or a very like fly guy. And this person's going to try to invite you somewhere. And they could even try to invite you to his house. This is not a good idea for some, but you could do whatever you want, my lovies. But there's an invitation from a bunch of people. For some of you, you're getting to know a lot of people. For some of you, you could be dating whatever that means to you, a lot of people. And I would just be cautious, my lovies, especially whoever you try to invite to where you stay and where you live, because there's one who's not okay. Someone may own a gun. I'm getting he owns a gun. Somebody owns a gun. But I'm getting the smoking gun presents the world's dumbest criminals. This person could be a criminal or have a criminal background. Like, and I'm not talking about like little crimes. I'm talking about like assault and shit like that. Like serious crimes with weapons. Like this is the type of energy that's present for somebody. Just being cautious because he's a little nutty, my lovies. I'm getting the nutty professor. That could be significant for some. I'm getting that song in the Nutty Professor. Doesn't really matter what the others say, cause I'm in love with your inner being now. Doesn't really matter what they believe. What matters to me is your love for me. Doesn't really matter what the others say, cause I'm in love with your inner being now. My lovies, don't be fake woke. Or somebody around you is like this. Because el amor no quita conocimiento. That's what's coming in. You could do whatever you want, my lovies, but somebody lives a life of sin and missteps. It's like love should not make you blind to who somebody is. For some of you, you may still go for this. That's how it's coming in. Because it's like somebody may still go for this. Doesn't really matter what the others say. Because somebody may still go for this. For some, this is... Because 4/8 is a marriage. Or for some of you, you could be attending a marriage. For some of you, there's a higher level commitment in your field. You could be signing a higher level contract. Something that can last a long time. But for some of you, there's envy right in the middle. 3 aces is envy. There are hurdles in the way. For some of you, an ex could be putting hurdles in your your way. Take it how it resonates. And there are delays. For some, you do have a loving relationship here. I think you have to discern, my lovies, who earns it and who truly does not. You know, ride or die. I don't know about that. You either ride or you die. And then you have something else coming in who's a little bit more loving and could also be a partner. Take it how it resonates. Because someone's super manipulative. And here you have Jack of Spades with the Eight of Spades. These are people that could even harm you. But they want to invite you somewhere. For some of you, you're very attractive, I have to say. Like I'm seeing a woman, but take it how it resonates. Someone's very attractive. And you have all types of exes, all types of... You got a lot going on, my lovies, I gotta say, for some. You really do. Eight of Spades energy. Let's cover the Eight of Spades. Someone's very like... some of you are really, really like man or woman, like very attractive. And right now it's like Spirit's presenting you all types of options. There come many paths and you must choose one. There's one who's super immature and dealing with someone else, it looks like. I told you, for some of you, a sister, a friend, or a daughter. But like this person can be dating for some, I don't know. For some of you could be in like what they call for some, it's coming in as you're in a monogamous relationship, but somebody may want to be in someone may be a polygamist. That's what's coming in. And they want to drag you into their life of sin because it's missteps. It's polygamy for all the wrong reasons. It's just for a season. They're not looking to build lives and communities. They're looking to like use cum buckets and harvest energy. That's what's coming in. And for some of you, someone's dating someone you know. This jerk, no offense to him, we love him. He's not like a bad person per se. But this person's dealing with someone. This person's messy, my lovies. Something about Nessie. Again, Vanessa, Nessie. This person's messy. For some of you, you also have a friend or a sister who's dating someone like this. Cover the Jack of Spades. For some of you, you have an envious sister. And her mister. For some of you, you have a sister and a mister who are envious of you. For some of you, these are people that are in some type of uniform. For some of you, you have people at a distance that are delaying something and are practicing some type of magic or root work or procedure or energy work or focus sex. Take it how it resonates. Something about focus sex. Tantric sex could be someone's having sex thinking of you to delay you. For some of you, you're very wanted, my love. It says you're very haunted too. For some of you, like that's the energy how it feels. Like you could be very like beautiful or very like somebody wants you. They really want you. And not somebody, you got a lot of people, but you want to distance yourself. For some, these are people that lie a lot to you. These could be people in uniform. These could be people in the military. These could be people in armed forces. For someone does have a gun. For others, these could be people that have foreign origins than you. They're going to invite you somewhere. For some of you, in the delay, in the long run, you are going to go travel to see these people because for some reason you need to. For some of you, these feel like business partners. Or people you do business deals with. You're going to move away from this Queen of Diamonds, or she'll be moving for some. For some, a roommate that's not the greatest. For some of you, there's an older female at a distance from you who wants to pretend like she's not on the spot. A Queen of Spades is an older female. It could be a mother for some, or a mother figure. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be an older female around you. I am getting a lot of Mila references. So this could be like an ex-wife to your partner for some, who does not have your best interest in mind, but has some type of project that she's working on that you're going to know about. She's going to give you news about this. For some of you, this person lives far from you. And for some of you, she's trying to block you energetically. Boom. Because she's envious. She's at a distance from you. This person can have foreign origins than you. But she wants to try to block something for you for some. What else do we have? Yeah, totally. It keeps coming out. The Nine of Spades twice. This person is trying to hide that she's trying to block your projects. For some of you, you could work... You could work in the same... It's like you have to deal with your significant other's ex for some. And she plays with hexes. This person's trying to block your life in some way or a project for you. This person can pretend like things are cordial. Like I'm getting like co-parenting energy, but it's a lie. But you know this. Your partner, this is for you as a man, or this is your partner for some. Bomba, écoute. Écoute, my lovies. Give them the boot, my lovies. And through gossip, for somebody slanders you. This person can talk junk about you, about your projects. This person spreads information to sabotage you for some work, right? But somebody paid for root work on you for some. That's what's coming in. I have to say what I have to say. They live a life of sin. They live a life of mistakes. For some of you, you have a detective. For somebody could have been investigating you or investigating a situation. When it comes to a teacher, 35, 39, or you could be investigating something to learn something, or you're investigating someone who teaches. I'm seeing all these little orbs. Like I'm seeing how the world is opened up. Again, for some, the ground opening up. Because even right before starting, I was watching a Mr. Beast video. But I've been watching a lot of Mr. Beast videos. But I was watching a Mr. Beast video, and in that video, they had someone stay in a room for I don't know how many hours, and how many towers that person had to go through in their mind to change their mind about their belief systems. But it was like solitary confinement. But for some of you, there's going to be some shit that's going to happen. That's what's coming in. But it's going to help somebody learn from a situation. But in that video, they wanted to take a hot tub out of a room. And what they did was one of the guys brought in like a forklift into the room to take the hot tub out of the room. And the floor started breaking. And Mr. Beast, he's like, the floor is gonna give out. And like, so there's a theme here for some about a floor giving out or some shit happening. Take that how it resonates, my lovies, but it's all coming in for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and the signs are always speaking. Teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. For some of you, you can be a teacher, you could be a presenter, you could be some type of an artist, because a teacher is a model before anything. A teacher models behavior. For some of you, it could be a model. For some of you, it could be an actress. For some of you, it could be in some type of place where people look at you to learn something from you. And you have the wisdom, experience, and skill to share. Like, it's like, you see how this world then opens up and it creates little other worlds or orbs or spirits for some. That's what's coming in. For some, there's going to be something that's going to happen in some type of concert or some type of setting where a lot of people and a lot of spirits are going to be created. Like, a lot of people are going to leave their bodies. That's like that. For some of you, there could be like some type of like a ritual or a seance or something, like where everybody comes together. Because now I'm seeing like Avatar energy. Avatar, like when they were all around the home tree and they all connected their hair to the ground. Because there's something about hair too for some. Everybody connected their hair to the ground. Maybe for some of you, you're having an event where a lot of people are going to get their hair cut. But they all connected their hair to the ground, and then they all started dancing together because they were all now connected to the tree, and they all became one. Something's happening there. Detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. For some of you, you could be in detective mode so that you can then go and teach something, or you can go and learn something. Take it how it resonates, or somebody is learning from you, however it works. But there's a teacher and a detective involved in a situation. A detective could be an actual detective, like someone that's going to go in and figure out what happened at a scene of a crime for some, and someone's going to do some time. For others, somebody's going to try to figure out what's going to happen or what is going to happen. Maybe for some of you, somebody's trying to be proactive when it comes to detective work because they don't want something to happen. For somebody's trying to avoid a disaster by learning about certain things and investigating before something actually happens. Wow, look at you. It felt sexy. Someone feels sexy. For some of you, it's making my mouth water. A king, a gentleman. It's very masculine energy. It's very attractive energy. Someone's very someone's very attractive, my lovies. I mean, again, the theme is attraction. For some of you, you're very magnetic. I'm like, for Cancer energy, someone's very magnetic energy, but the magnetism of the water, it's different from magnetism from heat. It doesn't burn. It brings you in very slowly. Again, there's a theme because everybody was brought in very slowly through magnetism, and then the floor gave out. I'm telling you, because it was a magnetic force of the field. It became like an ocean of people, and then everybody went down together. Take that how it resonates. Something about Heather. Take that how it resonates. Something about blowjobs. Again, I don't read for students. What does that mean? You got to be prudent. I don't read for children. I read for adults, my loves. We're all adults here. That death will come. It didn't really want to speak. Someone lies a lot, so they're trying to be reserved with even in their energetic field. Natural, authentic, real, and organic. The number 40 could be significant for some. That death will come. Mortal, finite, and fragile. The number 30. 30 and 40 is 70, which is more 7 energy as you're starting a transformation. Pomegranates could be significant for some. These flowers could be significant for some. Someone's eyes look tired. Someone's like The Walking Dead. For some of you, you could be painting yourself I'm seeing La Sagrada Muerte. That could be significant for some. You know when in Mexico they paint their faces like skeletons? I'm seeing that. That could be significant for some. There's a detective that's going to investigate deaths for some. That death will come. There's a detective that's going to investigate a murder or deaths or something that happened that caused death. Mortal, finite, and fragile. Again, fragility, the floor giving out, a fragile something or other. Fragile glassware. I'm seeing when certain drug dealers, they hide cocaine in glass plates, in glassware. To not be detected. But natural plants. Maybe for some plant medicine could be significant as well. Maybe for some of you, you're going to take some type of journey, ayahuasca or kambo or something, or you've already done this, or you're up for another ecstatic release, because maybe for some, this death is not necessarily in the physical sense. It's more like a spiritual renewal, and everybody's going to be together in some type of seance to have some type of a rebirth, and not meaning you're going to drink anything to die, meaning you're going to something about fry. Here we go with Futurama for some. Something about your mama too. Your mom could be involved for some in a situation. Take that how it resonates. It's funny because I'm seeing how this detective, so there's a book here, and then you see how this person's peeking through the book that has a hole in it. That could be significant. Someone's peeking through holes. I am getting voyeurism, peeping Tom energy. For some of you, there could be a peeper involved in a situation. A seduction. I told you, my lovies, the energy of seduction's in your field. Allure, desire, and manipulation. The number 8 could be significant for some. But this is a seduction, and this vampire seduces someone to come into the room for a good time, and then they end up in that tomb for a long time. Anyways, my lovies, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That's pretty interesting stuff that's coming in for you. Falsifying information. I'm getting the detective in both ways, my lovies. Great powers of observation, intuition, and desire to seek out the truth, but also voyeurism, perverted acts of watching and peeping Tom energy in public, or and falsifying information. An outsider. Misfit, loner, and a wanderer. The number 22 could be significant for some. Something's going to happen on the 22nd. 22nd of November. So 22nd of December I am also getting for some. And here we have a trickster. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. But in the shadow attribute, manipulating others through duplicity. Something about Felicity. Something about Felicity is coming in. I haven't thought of that show in forever. Anyways, my lovies, that was interesting. It looks like you got some interesting happenings. Interesting happenings, my lovies. Stay well. We will be back for more, I am sure. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you. The name Veronica's coming in. Anna, adore you. Your sister friend loves you. And Sarah loves you and adores you. I don't know why it's coming. Now I'm getting upset. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. In love always and forever, homies. Peace.